Terrence, what anime surprised you,
Okay.
good or bad?
So this is a good one. I don't really have a bad surprise. For me, I watched two episodes of this show today, and I think this is definitely a sleeper hit. Um, Summertime Rendering. That
Mm.
it's
Mhm.
it's good, and I will say I'll give a brief plot synopsis, but I'm going to keep it really brief just because I think it's the type of anime where you should go into it blind, and if you don't like it by the first episode, I mean I don't know what to tell you. I mean, just drop it from there because I don't think the 3 episode rule is going to help in this case. Like the first episode, it does a lot, it concludes with one hell of a hook. But the premise for it is this guy, he's returning to um this island where one of his childhood friends, they unfortunately passed away due to circumstances that you find out throughout the episode, and things just happen from there. Like if I say any more, it's going to give away too much, and I really do think that it benefits to go into the show blind. But
Okay.
I would describe the show as, and this is going to sound funny, Anohana, ReZero, and Erased if it was like the love child of all three of those. And I'll give a brief explanation as to why. Anohana, just because Anohana, it's kind of centered around the girl who something happened to her, and kind of like the show builds on them kind of finding out like why she's still there, like her ghost or like her presence is still there. It's kind of somewhat similar to that. ReZero, there's some mechanics that happen in ReZero that also happen in this show. I'll say that. Like I'm really trying not to spoil it.
I mean, once you say ReZero, I feel like if anybody knows anything about ReZero, you kind of gave that one away. So you can just say it.
Yeah. But and Erased, in terms of just it being psychological and a mystery. There's definitely a mystery that's afoot, and even after episode 2, you really don't know what's going on. Like you get an idea, but you don't know fully what's going on. Like the protagonist is still slowly figuring some things out. But yeah, the problem with this show is it's unfortunately in Disney jail. If you all hated Netflix jail, you're gonna hate Disney jail even more, because right now, I mean,
Disney jail.
We don't know how Disney's going to do anime, so I don't know if maybe it's going to take a few months, kind of like Netflix, for them to get all the dubs for it and then eventually release it, or they're going to release it a year from now. We have no idea. This is new territory for Disney in terms of anime that I'm assuming is going to be put on Disney Plus. And there's another show this season that's licensed by Disney too, is the new Black Rock Shooter anime.
So I don't like, this could just be me and I could be ignorant, but I feel like we might have sped past something.
What's that?
Disney Plus is licensing anime now. What?
Yeah, they are actually. There's some, well, there's an anime that they're working on, but it's a Disney original, I think. It's anime, but it's still done by Disney, or I think it's going to be done by a Japanese studio at least. But yeah, Disney, it seems like they are licensing anime as of this season, because as of right now, you can't watch Summertime Rendering officially. I had to do it the old way, go to the sneaky websites where you might get a pop-up or two that if you click on it,
sail the seven
might,
seas.
yeah, it might affect your computer or something like that. But yeah, that's the only drawback, is that because it's not out there officially, I don't think people are really going to search for it, and thus it's going to be a show that maybe when it does eventually get on Disney Plus or whatever Disney plans to do with it, then people will catch on to it. But as of right now, it's probably just going to get lost, and only those who are like the diehard anime fans that try and watch like the best of the season are going to be the ones to seek it out. But I definitely recommend it. Like, if what I've described so far, if that sounds good to you, I highly recommend just checking it out.